So obviously, like, when you have a dick, you are pissing out. So imagine, like, this is, I don't even know how to play. So you're pissing there normally.
I'm so confused.
Day 188 of being a woman.
It's always fun when transphobic people are like, so do you have a vagina or a dick?
And in honor of Fat Liberation Month, tell you 5 things that I would never do as a fat liberationist.
I'm gonna vomit.
Welcome to a new thing we're going to call Pat and Keith React. What we do is...
That's not the name.
It's not?
It's Pat Reacts.
Okay. Welcome to a new thing called Pat Reacts.
Thank you.
But Keith is here too. So we've got brand new clips that we've not seen yet.
Right.
And we're going to, as the name would suggest, we're going to react to them. The first one, and again, we've seen none of these. We're just reacting to this trans not wearing a man part.
Oh, what? Okay, what are we doing here?
It's always fun when transphobic people are like, so do you have a vagina or a dick? Like, I've got a dick. I'm just not wearing it right now.
What? Oh my God.
I don't think you want me reacting to this. I don't think you want me to react to that.
So wait, that's a guy who used to be a woman?
Imagine
that's
if you could just kind of
and do you just
apply it when you want to.
You wear it once in a while. What would you wear if you're wearing a man accessory?
We are starting out hot right out of the gate, aren't we?
That's a lot. And then, of course, there's the trans peeing after removing the man part.
What in the world, Riley?
I know. Wow.
So pissing is just f***ing weird. So obviously, like, when you have a dick, you are pissing out. So imagine, like, this is, I don't even know how to play. So you're pissing there normally, and now you're weeing out of there. So it's weird because you're like pushing and it feels like you need to wee out of there, but you're actually weeing out of there. It's so weird. It's definitely still taking a bit of getting used to, but...
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, that's probably the weirdest bit, I think, having a wee, because it's like, what the f*** is this?
Whoa. Having a wee.
Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit funny. Sometimes it feels like there's a spray mountain, but sometimes it's quite in a straight line. It's all very new. Keep the questions coming, guys. I'm loving this.
Okay, she was a man? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused.
I'm surprised that
that's a trans woman, right? So that was a man who had the man part removed and is having a difficult time urinating.
What platform is
beautiful.
this running on, Riley? Okay, so I would figure, the biggest takeaway when you go from chick to dude, in addition to what she described there, would be how much more convenient it is now for you, right? Welcome to the club where you don't have to sit down to pee.
Right?
You can just stand there.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere.
Right?
I mean, I've peed on a courthouse before. Yeah. I don't see chicks doing that.
Well, now that person can't, apparently. That looked like a girl, though. I will say that. Whatever they did to her
point.
Looked like a girl.
Like do you have your
I
receipt?
wouldn't have guessed. Do you have a still shot of her that we can... Because that does not look like most...
So pissing is just...
Okay.
Even how to play. So you're pissing there normally.
I mean, would you ever guess... Look at that face. Would you guess that that's not a biological woman?
Honestly, I was barely even listening to what the trans girl was saying. I'm trying to figure out what are they describing there?
Going to the bathroom.
I understand that.
Yes.
But I'm saying she now has a penis?
She used to have. No, I think she used to have a man unit.
I swear. Please don't
but
use
now
this
doesn't.
one.
Okay, so he doesn't have a noodle anymore. Now he's got something else that I don't know what they did.
What are we doing with the hands? That's really
I don't know.
disturbing.
I don't want to know.
I hope we don't use these.
Video number 3.
I mean, don't say that. Don't say video number 3.
No?
Because
it might not be.
I have a feeling video 1 and 2 aren't going to make the cut.
Okay. Well, here's day 188 of being a girl.
Oh, God.
Day 188 of being a woman. It's day 188 of being a woman.
Guy.
That's right.
Oh, not
I said
this
woman.
guy. No.
Because I'm about to go speak at the Forbes Power Women Summit. Woo! I still get so much criticism for calling myself a girl and not a woman. And even though I already addressed that in earlier videos, but I just became so obsessed with Beyonce's new album Renaissance. And the first song is
I had to become a chick.
I'm That Girl. So if Beyonce can call herself a girl, so can I. and the point is moot.
No.
And I do kind of feel like that
point
girl
is
right now,
moot.
TBH. Here's the fit.
Here's the
I
fit
wear
of my.
pants,
There's my
which is
butt.
a rare occasion because
Okay.
I do tend to get misgendered when I wear them, but I don't think that's gonna happen today. I'm feeling very sexy.
You're
and
okay.
at the summit,
I
You
can't
might be
take it.
feeling it. You
my
ain't
friend
looking
Barbie
it.
Ferreira
No.
about the social media
Kill it.
to
All
right.
mainstream
Kill it,
industry.
Jake.
We got it. Wow.
I'm gonna vomit. Actually,
Why is it that they get to set all the rules? All the rules that have existed for 7,000 years, we're now getting thrown in our face and told, no, none of that's true. Now you can't even tell what a woman or a man is. But we'll tell you the way we feel in our heads. No, I'm sorry. That's still not reality. If I feel like I can fly, that doesn't mean I can fly.
you want to try it?
No.
Think of the clicks you could get if we put you out on a building and you
go
like,
downtown
look, I'm gonna
Dallas,
fly. Yeah,
and I jump off the tallest building, and look, I can fly. I can identify as a flying being, okay,
or a bird.
and I can't fly, and that would be some. I'll bet we'd get some clicks on that.
I mean, think of that.
Wow,
Take one for the team, Pat.
wow, is that crazy?
These people are
I'm tired of being told what to think all the time
by
I'm
people who
really
are mentally
ill.
Why is it so impossible?
And we're mentally ill. They were considered that by medical science 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, even on Elon Musk's version of Twitter, I am hearing from members of this audience over and over again who are saying, yeah, so I said something about being trans as a sign of being mentally ill, and they locked my account for 12 hours, or I'm I'm in Twitter jail for 3 days or whatever. And it's just like,
well, it's
real.
And the whole J.K. Rowling thing, she can't say anything anymore. She's been banned. Who else did they just banned somebody else because, oh my gosh, it was Mark Hamill. Luke Skywalker from Star Wars.
What did he say?
He liked a post by J.K. Rowling. What? Now they're trying to ban Mark Hamill from working again. I mean,
oh, don't you love that, Mark?
There's very few people more liberal, more left than Mark Hamill. And you couple Mark Hamill with J.K. Rowling. That's like a liberal club, and yet not liberal enough.
Oh my goodness.
For what's going on today, just because of the trans situation. Again, we're being told what the rules are, and we have to follow them.
Insane.
Also, it's Fat Liberation Month.
Oh,
yay!
It's about time.
It's about time.
How long has it been? Like, is this the first Fat Liberation Month, or is this the first time that our cavemen?
I'm going to pretend like you're not asking that obvious question. We're all going to pretend like we didn't hear you say that because
my bad.
Man, you can't be ignorant enough not to know how many Fat Liberation Months there's been. And here it is.
Yeah, cool.
Did you know that August is Fat Liberation Month?
August?
Let me tell you more about it.
Oh, dear.
So the NAAFA, or the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance,
well, hold on.
created Fat Liberation Month last year.
How does the NAACP feel about that? I wonder.
However,
They're kind of copying
year they
that.
designated May as Fat Liberation Month.
Oh,
so this year
okay,
they changed it to August to avoid detracting from AAPI Month, which was created for Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders.
There's so
the
many
NAAFA, in
special
honor of
months.
Fat Liberation Month, has posted tons of virtual events to learn more about fat liberation and also just find community among fellow fat people. And I will let you know where to find those events in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to hop on a trend. And in honor of Fat Liberation
I thought
Month,
she was gonna
tell
say
you
treadmill.
5 things that I
Definitely
would
not.
never do as a fat liberationist.
Okay.
The first is I would never assume anything about another person's health based on their size. You can be healthy or unhealthy at any size.
No!
The second
That's not
is
true.
I would never use health
not
or
true.
lack thereof as justification for why a fat person
Pause
or
it for
why
a
fat
second.
people exist.
You know, it's kind of
I will
a sliver of truth because I guess you could, in theory, be 4'5" and 600 pounds, and could you be healthy? I don't know. I don't know. If you're 400 pounds and you're 5'5", let's say you're 5'5", 400 pounds. So you look like Jeffy. You're easier to hop over than walk around. Is that a healthy sense of being? I mean, it does raise your chances of diabetes and all sorts of other maladies. So can you call it?
Let's just say that for the sake of this conversation, you can be large and healthy. Set that aside. That's not where people like this lady are coming from. People like this lady are coming from the angle, hey, I'm lazy, okay? I don't want to put the work in. All this is another participation trophy era type attitude, right? This is just saying, I don't want to work hard. I don't want to go and have a job and work 80-hour work weeks to afford the mansion, right? I want you to just give it to me. Look, I don't want to put in the work and exercise and eat right and all this stuff so I can be considered what people consider healthy and fit and all this stuff. Screw it. We're going to change the definition. That's all they're doing. There's just another way of changing our definitions.
They're telling us how to think and how to feel about things.
Gross.
Just a lot like the trans people are.
Was she going to give us that list?
Let's hear it.
Or
let's see.
She eat it?
I will 100% talk about how fat people can be healthy. I will 100% talk about how sometimes fatness can be caused or contributed to by things like PCOS and hormonal issues.
You got to have an abbreviation in there we've never heard of.
As a justification for why fat people deserve to be treated like human beings.
Of course they do.
Number three is I would never comment on another person's food unless invited to do so. And even then, I would be hesitant. Labels like good foods and bad foods tend to be fat phobic.
See? Lazy!
Because if you think about it, the
I'm just
primary
lazy.
criteria for whether a food is good or bad is whether or not we associate it with weight gain. What is a good food or a bad food for people depends on many things.
Now we're judging
like the
foods.
expiration date or allergies and
Pause it for a sec.
tolerances,
No,
likes and dislikes.
There are things you can absolutely say, okay, that's going to contribute to weight gain. If you're eating Hostess Ding Dongs all day long, that is not going to be good for you.
Consequences, right? Everything has consequences.
There are consequences. Now, I've had my share of Hostess Ding Dongs.
Yeah. Okay. Trans fats are bad.
You know,
I'm sorry to tell you that.
They are bad.
And not because they're trans, okay, lady? Let's not go down that road.
Right.
This is just another way of justifying lazy behavior. The end.
Right. You want everybody to feel differently about you, and you're trying to tell them how to feel. All right.
I won't comment on your food, on your Hostess.
Thank you. My Hostess Ding Dongs and Twinkies.
Because that would be mean and judgmental for me to comment.
Yeah,
even if you asked me to comment on it, I'd be hesitant.
You'd be hesitant? Okay, good. Let's see more of this.
Please be it.
Teach us.
And that's not my place to judge.
Right.
Number 4 is I will never tell my fellow fat people to settle for anything.
Stop saying fat.
We deserve amazing relationships with partners who think we're hot, because we are. We deserve cute clothes. We deserve good jobs. We deserve to wear a bikini on the beach.
Ooh.
And weight loss is not a prerequisite to enjoy those things. And number 5 is I will never stop unpacking my internalized fat phobia. It is a lifelong journey.
So
we live in a world that is heavily influenced by a $1 billion industry.
She hates herself, apparently.
That profits off of oppressing fat people.
Oh, shut
and
up.
And even though it's really freaking hard, we owe it to ourselves, our bodies, spirits, and minds to continue doing the work.
Okay, stop.
So, fellow fat
I can't take it.
liberationists, tell me...
And the fat phobia thing, I'm so tired of the phobia being attached to absolutely everything. Homophobia, Islamophobia, fat phobia. We're not afraid of you. That is such a misnomer. I'm not afraid of homosexuals, of people in Islam, or of people who are fat. So I'm not afraid of myself. Okay? Stop calling it that. Stop saying phobia for absolutely everything you don't like to hear.
I think there's a larger takeaway there, pun intended. Is it okay to use the word fat now?
That's interesting. I guess so, because they were trying to get away from that, wasn't it?
I thought you're overweight or you're large or plus size.
Plus size.
Now you're fat again? I can't keep up.
It's just like the queer thing. Queer was bad.
Exactly.
And now that's apparently good. I don't know. But good luck with that. Good luck with that Fat Liberation Month. That's great. Also.
Oh, no.
Should billionaires exist?
Oh, boy.
What a
So
great
should
question.
billionaires exist?
No.
If you have so much money because you have a great company, it's okay for me.
Anyone who has that much money should be paying their workers more or donating the money that they have.
To have that amount of money is unethical. I feel like there's ways we could redistribute it to create like a more effective and efficient economy.
Okay, yeah, that's just a good, wholesome Marxism right there. They should redistribute their wealth to other people who haven't worked as hard as they have to get it. I can't take that.
Let me reframe the question.
Wow.
What if you had $1 billion? What should you do with that?
Yeah, that would not apply then. Then they would have a little bit different opinion on billionaires. Should they exist? Of course they should exist. Why not? How does it hurt me that Elon Musk has hundreds of billions of dollars? That doesn't hurt me at all. It doesn't affect me in any way. There's not just a pie, and he's taken too big a slice out of it. That's not how capitalism works. Capitalism is like an ocean, and you're taking a bucketful out for you. It doesn't diminish the ocean. The ocean replenishes itself. That's what capitalism is. It gives us all a chance to be wealthy.
Yeah, and think of it this way. They keep printing money. I mean, eventually we're all going to be...
That's right. Trillionaires,
right?
Probably.
Yeah. But, I mean, you hear this line all the time, and it's so true. A poor man never gave me a job.
Yeah, that's exactly right.